evening, everybody. No chai, no pani, no coffee. Good evening. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. I love this song. I thought I should share this first. I love this song by an Austrian singer. Rise like a phoenix from the ashes. And I think this yellow bird standing in front of you has risen from death twice. Very recently, 3rd February is very close to my heart because, this day I got out of the hospital 2022 from the ICCU, and everybody thought this girl was gonna be gone away. But then there were so many dreams unfulfilled that needed to be cherished, that needed to be fulfilled. So 2022, January, I was in the ICCU affected by the COVID. What did I do in the ICCU? With the NIV on, I gave a presentation to ISRO. It was the 75th year of Indian independence. And 2021, I kept thinking there should be something special to be done for 2022. And what happens? I don't know whether I'll be able to do it. No. I said, I will be able to do it. So, chalk this whole plan of building the Azaadisat with 750 rural girl children from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. This is the first time in the world anywhere that a satellite was built only by girl children, and that too with rural girls. Of course, the exception is MPS, and we have a couple of them who won the Space Challenge. We partnered Niti Aayog, who supported us with the school list, and they mentioned there are a few schools who have won the Space Challenge, so you have to put them in, and that's where I got your beautiful school, MPS, in that. Very happy and proud that you children were a part of this historic event. Niti Aayog gave me a list of, I mentioned that I was in the NIV, and within about 10-15 days I got out and I said, I have to start working on this. But I gave the presentation from the ICCU. The CBPO of ISRO was shocked. He said, I can hear a beep. What is it, madam, behind you? I said, I lay in the ICCU. And he's like, what are you doing? You first come out. You first come out and we will talk about your Azaadisat later. I said, no. It keeps itching. I need to do this year. So then I got out, and the very first thing I did was speak to Niti Aayog, get the name list of the schools, and started talking and calling the schools. About 368 schools were given to me. Government schools were given to me, the list. It was barely that I could walk and speak, but yet I put that brave face and I said, this has to be done. And this needed a huge fund. We needed about 70 lakhs to build this. Where will I get the fund? That's a huge question mark. And yes, I went up taking my begging bowl everywhere. Science and technology is very difficult here in India to get your funding. People are very happy to fund, school fees. They love to give food. They love to donate things. But science and technology, because you cannot have a banner put in space saying that, these people have funded us. So it needs a lot of understanding. But that's where I think India needs to move, because we are still at 16% where STEM education is being promoted here in India. Research, again, we have to think of going abroad. We need a huge university here with research facilities, and more so for the female children whom I voice out to. So coming back to the story, This funding was, I spoke to Hexaware and they were very happy. It took me a couple of, sessions to make them understand, but yet they were very, very supportive. And my team, I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest in the lot. Isn't it funny? Come on, girls. Okay, I have children who are aged from 18 until 24 who went to build the world's lightest satellite. So that is the team. And these are all boys. And they asked me, why are you so biased? Why do you want to do it only for girls? I said, there's a huge story. I mean, it's very difficult for girls to come out, especially the rural girls. You are seeing the urban girls, but the rural girls, to take one step out of the village means a lot. And you educate one girl in a family, it means the entire family, the entire generation is going to be educated. And space awareness is very minimalistic. So I want to do this especially for the girls and especially for this special year of Indian independence. And that's where I started calling schools. And I got to hear from some schools that there is no internet facility. We will not be able to take up this. Some principals literally slammed the phone on me and said, these things don't work here in our village just like you think, madam. Children, it is barely so difficult to get these girls out of their homes to come to school every day. They get married after 10th grade. So marriage is on the cards always for children here in India. A girl child is born, immediately the parents are taught that, these children have to be married to somebody. Forget about research and all that. So it was so difficult to select 75 schools. One school is very, very special to my heart. And that is the juvenile home that I work with. For the last 15 years, I've been working with them. I thought they also need a chance to come out. So I had given an opportunity to them and they beautifully performed. So everything lies in the opportunity and everything lies when you knock at a door. If you don't knock a door, the door is always hard and closed on your face. So I realized that every time I fall, every time I have to keep rising. And this was not all. We built the Azaadisat, and the first launch happened through the SSLV D1, the new rocket of ISRO, on the 7th of August, 2023. So 2022, August 7th, the first launch of SSLV D1 happened. The rocket took off. The emotions of 750 girls were pondering. Once the rocket crossed the second stage, it didn't make up to the last stage. So what happened? The effort, the children's emotion, everything crashed. Because it's not easy to put up a satellite every time. As mentioned, to bring in all these resources together and build a satellite is not easy. You have so many permissions to go through first, paperwork to go through, technology, importing of sensors. I had a tear for the first time in my eyes. But the best part was, I had 20 children who, it was so nice of them. These children, I must say this, we had about 400 children come straight to Sriharikota and watch the launch. It was very difficult for them to step out of the village. We fought. We spoke to the railway ministry. We spoke to every ministry possible, but all the doors were locked. Yet, there were some philanthropists who appreciated this whole idea and they supported us. So I told the children, I told the schools that, this is what is affordable by us. So please adjust. And they were all so happy. And we went to Sriharikota, watched the launch, and this is what happened at the launch. There comes those 20 girls hugging me and saying, Ma'am, you are a source of inspiration to us. You made us come out of this village. How can you cry? You cannot. It's okay. We'll rebuild the whole thing. We'll do it again. That assurance awakened me. Once again, like a phoenix from the ashes, I arose, speaking to all these children, getting back. Again, another round of 70 lakhs was a huge challenge, but was not impossible. And today, 10th of February, we will be celebrating the first year of the launch of Azaadisat successfully into space through the SSLV D2. ISRO fabulously manufactured the second rocket, and it was so happy to see that we were able to launch our satellite. We received the data, children happy. The first ever time, so many of them got out of the village and they were awarded and accoladed. Today, I can see so many proud children thinking that they have to start working into scientific research. I'm just a drop in the mighty ocean, but I will fail if I do not be that drop in the mighty ocean. I think it doesn't make a value. So that's the story of Azaadisat. I'm so happy to be delivering that here today, wherein these children have been a part of that. That apart, the most close one to my heart is unfurling the national flag 30 kilometers near space to celebrate the Indian independence. Balloon satellite is the first step to enter into space. So we thought, we have done about 18 missions, and this 19th mission was extremely special. We said we should do something for, India, a pride moment for India, and this is the first ever time a national flag has been unfurled near space. So it happened 15th August 2023. So thank you so much. And this subject is very, very close to me because, the failures and the disheartenments that you see when you are in STEM. It's not easy, but yet I stand a testimony to fight, and come back. Thank you.